Hi guys, we have today a guest parts manager of Mack, Dmitry. He can talk about himself and we'll ask him a few questions. I'll ask my questions that I'm interested in. I think that would be beneficial for the guys who starting first steps in the industry as owner operators.
I work with Mack less than 1 year. Before I used to work with Volvo, Mack and Volvo, a member of one family, so it's practically the same thing. I've got some experience with parts, with procurement, so probably I can answer any question, any parts related question.
So you worked as a mechanic or as a sales?
No, I was in parts all my life.
So that's why you know Stefan from Volvo.
Yes.
He been our guest earlier.
Used to be co-workers for a long time.
Why it's a part of the same family? Is the same engine?
Many years ago, Volvo Truck Corporation used Renault, French truck manufacturer, and after few years, they got Mack as a member of the family. They just bought Mack company. Since 2007-ish, they started to use same engines, Volvo engines, 11 liters, 13 liters, which is most common one, and 16 liters. And maybe in 2010, 12, 13, they start to use same transmission, axles, and stuff like that.
Is it possible still to buy a Mack truck with a Detroit engine?
No.
No.
Mack has some plans. We heard it from guys from Cummins. Maybe Mack will start to use Cummins engine. It's not exactly true. It's just plans. It sounds like far away from now. So mostly Mack use Volvo style engines at the moment. Volvo call engines D11, D13, and D16. Depends on how big is the engine. And Mack call them MP7. MP8 and MP9. MP7 means 11 liters, MP8 means 13 liters engine.
Okay, so for myself, I've been interested to get into the gravel industry, and I've been working with pulse hauling for a few seasons in the past, and I know pulse hauling only using Macks, since pulse hauling been also bought by other companies that are not existing with the same management anymore. I don't know what's happening there, but I see they're still trading with Mack on those red trucks.
Yeah.
I was always interested if I'm buying one of those, like how old are they when they're coming to retrade, how many kilometers, what a condition, are they really destroying them with this liquid?
No, they are taking care about their units very well and very professionally. All technical maintenance, all repairs, they do it with the schedule, they do it exactly right, and they use original parts only. They're pretty picky with parts, with quality of parts, and with the schedule of repairs. So their older units, which came to trade in, normally is very decent condition.
How old? Like
depends. I saw units 10 years old, sometimes a little bit younger.
10-year-old, but still not a lot of kilometers because they're not making too many.
No, because they don't use
Short
them
trips.
on highway. Yeah, it's very short trips.
But anyways, those trucks, since they're approaching the 10 years, there is no warranties, no nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Possible to get them with a PTO, with a wet kit?
99% of units like that, they have PTO, yeah.
And you're not uninstalling them, you're leaving them inside?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's all about inventory at the moment and prices. Once the guy's going to be interested, they can reach you, I guess, or Ryan, the general manager of Mack here in Manitoba. Other questions that I wanted to ask, since Dmitry here is a parts manager, what was during the COVID, what was with those owner operators that are still sitting on the payments, and what is the situation right now?
Yeah, the keyword is COVID. Sometimes we used to wait months for very basic sensors and all electronic stuff. Yes, you're exactly right. It was the general problem at this moment. I don't see any part shortage at the moment. Nothing to complain. Yes, sometimes Mack/Volvo, they force you to wait 1, 2, 3 days for some important sensor, but no more. At the moment, I don't see any major issues. And as a dealership, we have lots of tools to find parts across the world. We getting parts not from Mack Volvo parts distribution system. Sometimes we buying parts from another dealers in North America. Yeah, start from original parts first.
Okay.
So we can get parts from all dealerships in North America. I mean, inside the Mack Volvo family. And sometimes we can get parts even from Europe, from European Volvo stocks. As we said before, lots of engine and transmission parts, they're exactly same. And in worst case scenario, we can try to get aftermarket parts. So it's doable. We are doing our best to avoid to say no to customer. We cannot help you out. This answer is unacceptable for us. And we are working hard to eliminate even small chance to give the customer such answer. It worked out at the moment. We can fulfill 99.99999% of orders at the time. It's not an issue anymore. Who knows, maybe new pandemic will come again.
The Freightliner dealership, as big as they are, and they hold almost half of the market, it doesn't matter if any other brand is way below Freightliner. There is 1,000 trucks of Bison sitting by the fence.
Yeah.
And they, with all the banks and all the money, and they can't get any parts earlier than you. So
now situation is little bit better. So we have chance, even if Mack doesn't have some critically important sensor in stock at the moment. As I said, we can find it somewhere around the world, and it's doable now. In 2019, 2020, yes, when Chinese government shut down the city with the biggest microchip factory in the world, yes, so no way to get those chips, no way to get new, for example, NOx sensor, regardless who you are, Freightliner, Cummins, Volvo, it doesn't matter. No means no.
About the prices, are they still up way above 200,000, or they any tendency to go down?
As far as I see, inflation still hit us hard. Fortunately, at the moment, I see only an upward tendency with the cost of trucks and parts and labor. Let's hope in few next months, when inflation will slow down a little bit, maybe we'll see positive impact prices.
Because there is a lot of used trucks, supposed to be prices of new also going down when people deciding not to buy new anymore.
Yeah, that's very, very possible. It is what it is. So,
oversupply, and then prices have to go down.
Yes.
People need to get rid of supply for this year to get a new year, or all the factories will stop working.
Yeah, for me, it seems we are like in the middle of some sort of inflation hurricane. We'll see what direction it will go after.
So it's smart to collect the information, and that's what we're supplying right now to our viewers and friends, and wait and get some experience, and maybe come and buy the trucks. Get to know the guy here, to get the parts and get the repairs in time. Other question then, if you watch the movie with Liam Neeson, Ice Road Truckers, he was promoting clearly Kenworth in the movie. I don't know what deal they got from Kenworth. Pretty unrealistic. Why always Kenworth or Peterbilt in ice road, in bushes, in more of the old style classic, definitely not Freightliners. And then I didn't see too many Macks, but somebody like Paul Scholing that using the ice to deliver the fuel, using only Macks. Is it so powerful? Is it less electronics? Definitely, I don't want to take Freightliner or maybe even Volvo up north. Why people still taking Mack? Why it's still in the level of those Kenworths?
Mack is built pretty tough. Tough frame, tough cab. So this truck is especially designed for heavy job, unlike Volvo. So if you try to compare Volvo and Mack, Volvo is a little bit more gentle. Mack is a little bit more reliable and has more ability to survive in hard condition. So if you plan to use your unit in a tough condition, I mean bad roads without proper pavement, Mack will work much better than Volvo. So if you're looking for extra comfort, Volvo may provide you with more opportunities for that.
I was always saying Volvo is the best for the drive. As all the trucks that I've been using for the comfort.
That's some sort of stereotype. Yeah, I heard it many times. But as a Mack guy, I can tell you,
as the owner, it's not the best for the driver.
Yeah.
It's more expensive parts. Like you're saying, maybe not built very good. I don't know. Compared to Freightliner, Freightliner is cheap and not built very good. So it's cheaper parts, but everything is dangling.
Yeah.
Driving not on a good pavement, everything is loose, everything is making noise. You don't know where to put already some piece of carton to secure it or whatever, because it's going to be annoying. I don't know how Mack. You say Mack is built very sturdy inside?
Yeah, very tough, and good news for drivers. As I said, Mack is the part of Volvo family, and now Mack is catching up. Every year, the interior of cabin, you can see more small features, comfort features for driver like Volvo used to use for years. That's why Volvo is one of biggest.
And leather for the second bed.
And Volvo is maybe most famous truck manufacturer in the world, so everybody knows Volvo because how they aimed to provide the customers with most comfort cabin inside. And now Mack is catching up. We are absorbing all new technologies from Volvo. And as far as I know, a new Mack model, which should start next year, it's gonna be completely same cab interior like Volvo has now. So technically, if you buy new Mack and new year, you can combine our tough build style and Volvo comfort in one unit. I hope so.
Okay,
So it's win-win situation.
The price is cheaper than Volvo yet?
I cannot answer this question exactly. As far as I know, Mack would be little bit cheaper, and Volvo would be, let me provide you with example. It's like Toyota and Lexus. Volvo will play Lexus, Mack will play Toyota. Maybe it's not 100% exactly right compare, but it looks like that.
Stefan, I remember, was saying about different packages for the axles.
Mack can provide you with exact same options. No any difference here.
But you need to build it up front, or the building enough of those types and there is a big demand that people ordering?
No, you need to place the order if you want to.
Okay, how long is the wait for the order?
Once again, I'm a wrong person. I know much more about parts than about sales. As far as I know, it's not long time for wait at the moment because demand of new units is a little bit down. Factories, they have some room to accommodate customer needs. So
there is only one dealership in Manitoba for Mack?
Yes, and it would be one dealership forever.
In Winnipeg.
Yeah, in Winnipeg. We have the sister dealership in Brandon. It belongs to us. That's why I said it's one dealership. But we have dealership in Brandon, and we have sub dealership in Steinbach, Manitoba. So eastern part of the province and western part is covered, so we can help customer everywhere.
So it's basically not so much dealership for sales; it's service.
Yes, they cannot sell trucks, but they can fix it. They can do warranty jobs, and they have parts in stock.
What else we think that we can talk about Mack compared to any other models? Or what the new owner operators that getting first steps in the industry, not the ones that know everything and want to teach me what to do and how to do. The new, maybe my ex-students that already here driving for some company. So first step, if you want to go with Mack, what you need to look for?
When you look at Mack trucks, you can get very unique combination between old school North American technologies, which is always reliable, always tough made, and state-of-art brand new European technology. So Mack is very unique combination on the market at this moment. So the huge experience of typical North American truck manufacturer from the past with good name, with good reputation, and huge experience from European style of making trucks. And Mack is combination of that. It seems pretty promising now. What else I can say about Mack bright side? Mack has huge variety of models. Unlike Volvo mostly sells truck for highway. Yes, they have construction equipment as well. Yes, they have some variety of truck models adapted for heavier job than just hauling trailers, but Mack model range is few times wider. So if somebody is looking for trucks for concrete mixers, some truck for heavy hauling like tanks for liquid hauling, stuff like that. Is
the City Mix or Maple Leaf using Mack?
Yeah, Maple Leaf are biggest customer of Mack at the moment in Manitoba. So you can see the companies with experience, they choose Mack for heavier jobs because they trust it much more than every truck maker at the market. Our reputation in heavy jobs is maybe best on the market at the moment. And on the other hand, as I said, Mack is catching up with driver's comfort. You can get your benefits from this combination. Tough build and comfortable. That's win-win situation, so no way to lose. Best investment. Sorry.
Okay. So, conclusion: if you want to try province work or city work, there is big players that choose Mack for a reason and did the research. False hauling been very successful and still successful. It's just been bought by the bigger company, Maple Leaf. Also, it's a huge developer, huge builder here for roads, for bridges, for any other type of construction. If they using the Mack for, like Dmitry is saying, for mixers and gravel haulers, there is a reason. And really, I didn't see too many Western Star, maybe, another player there, but definitely not a Freightliner or Volvos, not built for that construction or heavy or off-road. Or if you want to pay triple the money, okay, go to Peterbilt and go Kenworth. If you want Harley Davidson with a hands and like this, whatever to drive, well, there is no comfort. Like, cool look, but you'll take it once a month to spin around, okay. Not a workhorse.
But on the other hand, more and more Mack you can meet on the road, on the highway. So if you take a ride on Perimeter Highway here in Winnipeg, you see much more brand new Mack highway haulers than it was before.
It took him a while to grow
Yeah.
up with a fuel-efficient
But it's coming.
style. If you have any questions in the future, write to us, talk to us. We can call Dmitry anytime here again. He's still working as a parts manager. You can see him directly there. Be with us, ask us questions, be active followers. That's what kind of motivating us to work. That's it.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.